I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which we are recording this podcast, the Bidjigal and Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. We pay respects to elders past and present and extend our respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people from all nations of this land.
Folks, we are back. You! And it's a Kate's Takes episode. So get excited because I actually have like a really long list of Kate's Takes. But to make it even more fun, I'm going to do it with the one and only Ali Taylor.
Hi guys, I'm back. I know you missed me from the last episode. Didn't think I was going to be here, but I'm here for Kate's Takes. I'm so excited.
We are delusional. But I'm here for it. So
yes.
I reckon we just power through these. Because, you know,
100%.
in a traditional Kate's Takes episodes, it's like a little hot toddy 10 minutes.
Yeah, quick fire.
Quick wire.
Quick wire.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, the first one is cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Same.
I mean, I feel that we have to say not a lot about all of these things if it's unanimous, but
if it's not unanimous.
Well, yeah, it has to be. Yeah, but dogs, for both of us, we both have a dog.
Yeah. I mean,
But
imagine if I
also,
said cats.
I just don't get cats, and I don't get people who love cats because they're mean and evil and weird, in my opinion.
They're just not like, I had a cat growing up, so like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are great.
Yeah.
But you can never
I do
trust
like
the
lions
cat.
and tigers, which are technically cats.
Yeah, but you can't trust the cat, I don't feel.
Oh, no. Never.
But there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is, what are your thoughts on fish as pets? It's the two pets one.
I have had two different types of fish as pets. Two goldfish called strawberry and banana when I was growing up.
I'm not laughing at all.
No, I was
Just
4, maybe
chuckle.
3, maybe
Cute.
4.
Wow,
Yeah.
you were keeping a fish alive at 4? 3?
I mean, my sister was at 8.
Oh, yeah, see,
Yeah,
a family
so-
pet.
And then I had Japanese fighting fish when I was first in Australia, living on my own.
They were a big thing when I was in high school fighting fish.
They're amazing, but they got swim bladder disease, all of them,
Sorry?
which means that they point downwards like that and they don't
Oh, my goodness.
do stuff. Beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
But I just feel like a pet is something you're supposed to interact with, and you kind of feed the fish and it's like, oh, hi, and it just swims around.
Have a nice day.
And there are a lot of upkeep
Yeah.
for
Cleaning
not
that
doing very
tank.
much. Yeah.
They are visually, when people have those really big fish
Oh,
tanks.
amazing. But the amount of money and time that goes into keeping that thing clean.
That's got to be money.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, meh.
Yeah,
Like,
meh.
if I don't have to clean out the tank and they look pretty, which sounds like a really self-centered, low like thing to say, but like
But I'd have them around for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
cheese on Jatz. Oh God, I love a cheese on Jatz, and I'd have a little gherkin on the top.
Why do you always reel me in with something where like, yes, Kate, and then you say something ridiculous like gherkin on the top? Well, gherkin doesn't belong anywhere apart from in the bin.
A pickled cucumber.
Yeah, no, thanks. But
Yummy,
cheese on
yummy.
Jatz, I don't even feel like it's. You know, how some things you're just like, oh, I see why people would ask that, and it's a conversation topic. Like cheese on Jatz is just that's what they're both for.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
A cheese on a Jatz is
epic.
yum.
Jumper
Or a hoodie.
every time.
Same.
And I don't even very often use the hood, but it's just a comforting thing. It's warm around the neck.
It's like a little, I don't know, it kind of feels
got the
like
pocket on the
the
front.
pocket on the front. Although I have 2 hoodies that don't have the pocket on the front.
I
That
had
doesn't
one.
fall then
I had
under
one.
the category of a hoodie.
I don't have it anymore.
Yeah. It's no longer with me.
It's gone.
Slippers.
Do you know what? I have had conversations with people where they say that I need to have slippers, and I have this. I don't even know if I can say this or not, so I'm going to try and explain it without saying the actual words I use, because I just say them to my family, and it's very tongue in cheek. But
Yeah.
I have this thing where there are certain things that I feel that if they happen to me or are happening, that it's a sign that I'm getting old and I don't want that to happen.
Oh.
So things like if I have a fall,
Oh, yeah, you have a fall, not you tripped over and you stacked it.
I'm just not interested in anything else after that.
No.
Like, and the difference is if you fall over and you can get back up. If you have a fall, you're down and you can't. So I'm just like, I'm not interested in being around when that happens.
You're not.
No, slippers is also the same.
Slippers.
So there's been a bit of pressure recently. It's like, oh, maybe you should get some slippers. And I was like, no. I have my funny socks. They're always different. They're always silly. And they keep my feet warm. I don't need slippers as well. So I have Uggs.
Yeah, I was like, I love an Ugg boot.
Yeah, but I don't need slippers.
I also love slippers.
I see, and I'd feel as well that there's no stigma attached to slippers on women of any age, from kid right up.
But you can get slippers that aren't like...
But I feel that there's a stigma with slippers for men is more an old person's thing.
Maybe.
But maybe
I mean,
that's
you
just
have
the
an Ugg.
circles I've been in. Yeah, so yeah, an Ugg's good.
I love an Ugg.
Yeah.
A big old Ugg.
Yeah.
Sleeping with socks on. Yay or nay?
No, not for me. I like to tuck the bottom part of the doona or the sheet under my foot and make it a little pocket.
Oh,
if
I
I'm
do
cold.
that sometimes
Yeah.
if I'm cold, so the air doesn't...
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've whistled twice in this episode. Jeez.
That's good. But yeah, no socks.
No socks for you. It doesn't really matter to me. Like if I'm really cold, I've got my socks on.
This
Sometimes
is bringing
they
me
come off-
flashbacks. Deja vu. Have we had this conversation before?
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel that we have.
Likely. I have sometimes just then I end up taking them off like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we have had this conversation before.
And that's distinctively the part you remember.
That's it.
Me just being like, 1 a.m. socks off.
Yeah. No, I can't do it. Maybe because I wear them all day. So at night I'm like, give my feet a break from the socks.
Breathe.
Yeah.
It's good for the toes, free
That's
the
right,
toes.
yeah.
Burger on a pizza. So like you got the pizza base and you want the burger ingredients on top of the pizza.
So just a standard burger. So we're talking patty, cheese,
Yeah.
bread,
No, I reckon the bread's
sesame
the base.
seeds.
Sesame seeds, like, sauce, like the mince. Pickle.
I could do a no. I could do a meat like a ground beef and cheese on a pizza. But if you start putting pickle and lettuce and stuff in, no. We know my opinions on lettuce.
Yeah, it's a
but
no from me. Yeah, lettuce is like water. What's the point of eating
exactly.
it? I love lettuce.
Oh, but do they mean burger on a pizza and you don't even have the tomato base? Is that what they mean? Because if that's the case, then no.
I'm just a no. Anyway.
What, ground beef and cheese?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
I don't think so. I'm not like a meat lover's pizza. I'm like a prosciutto and rocket.
Yeah, of course. Fancy Kate.
Yeah, like olives and
Fancy Gandy.
olives and artichoke and capsicum. Like
Yeah. Okay.
Parmesan.
So it's a no from you.
It's a no from me.
And a no from me if there's no tomato base.
Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. An electronic bike versus like the old authentic, you got a pedal to go.
Who's driving an electric bike these days?
They're very popular, the electric bikes.
With who, though?
What do you mean with who?
What demographic?
Well, like, all the Lime bikes in the city and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
They're all electronic bikes.
Yeah, but I don't think do people own them? Or do they just use them?
I think people do own them, yeah.
It's just a bit lazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, pedal to the metal, man. Like, otherwise, just walk or drive.
Yeah.
Although, environment, I guess. Sorry, that was really inconsiderate. I mean, get an electric car.
Walk or drive, yeah, okay. I think the best part of riding the bike is the fact that you stand up and just, when you really go...
Yeah, and you're going down the hill. I used to be able to ride no
pedal,
hands. Or,
Yeah, but also going uphill.
Yeah.
You need to stand to get
To
that
push.
extra...
Yes.
And that sense of achievement.
It's
if
so
you're there
good.
going,
And you're like, oh my God, the butt burn. Yeah.
Hi, waving at people as the
You don't even
electric
have to
bike's
stand
doing
up.
it for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, no.
No, I agree.
Authentic bike.
Yep. Wearing glasses that are clear and have no prescription, just like, as a fashion thing.
Well, see, I have problems with some fashion.
Some fashion being.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not hugely. I'm not really fashionable because I'm not fashion conscious. I don't want to look like a slob, but I also don't let the clothes that I have available to me stop me doing the things I want to do. But I also don't have, it doesn't extend to the point where I'm like, okay, I've got to go out. Oh, I feel there's something missing. Oh, I should wear a pair of glasses that don't do the thing that they were made for. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if people want to do it, go ahead. I would never do it.
You can get glasses now that are like not prescription, but they've got the blue light thing on.
Yes.
So they're supposed to help with like screen.
Reading and all
Yeah.
of that. I mean, I don't have an issue if anyone else wants to do it. I just, for me, would never go, oh, I need to wear some fake glasses.
So you
for this
don't see
look.
it as an accessory. You see it
Sunglasses,
as a
yes.
practicality.
Glasses, not so much. But do you know what? I've never really dabbled. Maybe I'll
Maybe you
dabble
should
and
dabble.
see. Yeah,
Like, because you're a hat guy.
yeah.
Hat and glasses, like,
That would give off an interesting look, I feel, for me. But not
You never know.
necessarily a good one. But yeah, I mean, I'm open for sure.
yeah, I don't mind it.
No.
I can't say I've
Do you
ever-
have some?
No.
No. Okay, well, maybe we should both dabble this year.
We should.
Yeah.
Hats and glasses. Look, I don't know why I associated those
Hats
two
and
together.
glasses.
That's what I said. Hats and glasses.
Yeah.
Sending letters.
Is that it? Just sending
Yeah,
letters?
like your thoughts on sending letters. Kate's take on sending letters. I fucking love that sending a letter.
I feel
was-
that it is something that we are losing the art of, and I think it is one of the most incredible feelings to receive a letter.
I
The
agree.
outpouring of emotion that goes into writing a letter.
I used to write love letters.
Yep, me too. Famously, not famously at all. I don't know why I said famously.
Famously. I am famous for this activity.
One of my friends that I've known for the longest time, so I caught up with her recently in Sydney. She's over in Australia at the moment.
She's over in Australia at the moment. You're in Australia.
From the UK.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was like,
So,
we're here.
yeah, sorry.
We're live.
First ever girlfriend when I was 11 years old.
Cute.
Yeah, and have known her for 3/4 of my life.
Yeah.
I wrote her a love letter when I was like 11, and we were going out in inverted commas, and then I broke up with her, and she ripped it into loads of different, like folded up and then ripped it into all these different pieces, and then we got back together.
Did you glue
Ridiculous saying got back together at 11 years old, but yeah, and went over to her house, and at the weekend we found all the pieces and we sellotaped it all back together, and up until, I don't know, this trip to Australia, up until recently, she still has the letter.
it? Oh my gosh.
That's
but that's
the
just
power
something you
of
don't.
a letter,
Yeah.
sending a letter.
That's just something you don't let go of.
Exactly.
Nah. Maybe I might start writing letters again.
I mean, I feel
I might
like
send you a
it's
letter, Ali.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, just take the time, and I just feel like there's something about taking the time out of your day to write a letter as consciously doing something that is switching your brain off from all the rest of the noise.
It's like my grandma used to write Christmas cards every year.
Yeah,
Until she was no longer with us. And it wasn't just like, hey, George, you know,
Merry Christmas.
yeah, have a great day, speak soon.
Yeah,
It was like, she filled out the card.
right. That's
Impressive.
amazing.
Driving a ute. You know, my whole entire high school life, I wanted a ute.
Really?
Yeah, because I love the sound, and this happens in my car, and I don't even drive a ute, but the sound of the keys hitting the dashboard, like hitting the...
Yeah.
I bloody love that sound.
Yeah, nice.
It's like a nostalgic sound for me. I love a ute, but sometimes wankers drive utes.
They really do.
Sometimes being the key word there.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say
I guess sometimes wankers drive any kind of car, so that wasn't really...
very true. In our family,
You got a lot of utes. All your boys drive utes, right?
all 4 boys
Yeah.
drive a ute. And I think going back to that thing that I said about me not always wanting to follow the crowd, because the 4 of them do, it makes me not want to, which is really terrible. But
It's so funny.
Yeah, but I don't know. I see them as something that is a necessity for a trade, or for if you're using
Or like
the tray
camping
or
or-
that kind of stuff. I have no use for the tray of a ute, except for weirdly today when we went and picked up a load of firewood, and that would have been helpful. But day to day, in my use of a car, I don't. So I don't feel the need to drive one.
I've got a Kelpie and I'd love her to just be tied onto the back.
She'd love it, Frankie.
Yeah. But apart from that, ute's a ute.
That's it.
Homemade lemonade.
Only
Love it or hate it.
from a lemonade stand outside being sold by a child.
Yum.
That
Agreed.
would be the main purpose for it.
Yep, agreed.
But yum.
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah.
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah.
There's the most amazing videos on TikTok where the bears are getting inside people's cars when they've left them like unlocked.
Yes.
And then they have to lock the car to lock the bear in it, run to the car, tie like a piece of string around the back door while it's locked, run the string like 500 meters away, and then unlock the car and pull the piece of string to open the door so the bear goes out.
Oh my. I have to watch me some TikTok videos.
TikTok videos.
Oh, the bear ones. That's cool.
Yeah.
I think I like them.
Yeah.
I think they're good.
I don't know what I'd do if I encountered one, but up until that point, I'm a fan.
Are we just talking just the standard bear, right? We're not talking about polar bears, which are amazing, or Care Bears, which are
just a bear.
Fun.
Like a bear.
Just a bear, yeah.
Just a bear.
Yeah. I feel that they should be more cuddly than they are.
They do give off cuddly vibes, don't they?
Yeah.
I've never seen a video of a bear.
Imagine having like a bear hug.
Yeah.
Like what it's named after, with a bear, without it scratching your eyes out or killing you. Like, amazing. I would love that.
Total predator.
Yeah, exactly.
A 3-story house. Having to clean that.
Well, in the UK, we had a 3-story house. And I didn't mind it at all. Weirdly, coming over to Australia, our first house was 1 story. And then we moved to a house that ended up on 2 stories. And I'm done with anything other than a 1-story house now.
Yeah.
Just things like laundry, when you got lots of people living at home,
Yeah.
nightmare, upstairs, downstairs, for
Yeah.
cleaning, for shouting people that dinner's ready, any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just, I think 2- and 3-story houses can be very beautiful, and you can have a different
like the split
feel
levels.
on each. Yeah, the split levels are good.
Yeah.
But for practicality, 1-story works for
Yeah.
me.
I think conceptually I like the idea of a 3-story house. A 3-hory house.
Wow. Conceptually, you like that? That'd be a great TV show.
3-story house.
3-hory house.
3-hory house. Yeah, the practicality, I think I'm with you.
Yeah.
But maybe if I could design something that would work for my needs.
There you go.
know?
Yeah.
In another
If you had
life.
full design privileges, then it may change things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you can just put laundry chutes everywhere.
Yep. Down the
Like
hoop.
a slide, a jamboree, or
Yes.
whatever, you know.
Yes. This is the last Kate's take.
Oh my God, we've powered
Ready?
through them.
We really have.
Yeah.
And the last one is a buzz cut. Do you know, I literally used a filter to see what I'd look like with a buzz cut.
No.
I actually look like a thug.
An actual thug.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because the filter had tats on my head as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, no. So that's obviously made your mind up for you. Just
But I
seeing
like
that.
a buzz cut, you know?
On yourself?
Well,
Or in general?
No, because I think that I've got quite a big head,
Right.
personally.
Do you?
I don't
think you
know.
have. No. No,
But I just-
I haven't thought about it. Actually, I don't tend to look at people and go, oh, wow, they've got a big head or a small head or a
You meet
medium-sized head.
someone and you go, what do you look like with a buzz cut?
Yeah.
I
no.
don't do that either.
But you
know
like
what?
them?
I think people, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think people if people want to rock a buzz cut,
Yeah.
rock a buzz cut.
Again, I feel
it's ballsy.
I don't feel like I have I'm against people doing it. I just don't. I just feel, and this maybe comes from a person
must be
who
cold.
doesn't have a lot of hair anymore, unfortunately. But I feel like you're limiting the amount that you can do with your hair, and that's always is a fun thing. I feel for people who have lots of hair.
But you're not limiting the amount of hats you can wear.
So true. Or glasses that don't have
Or
prescriptions. Yeah. Not for me, a buzz cut, but for others, again, go for your life if that's what you want. Yeah. I mean, if the question had been mullets, then we might have had a different conversation.
Yeah,
but
I ain't for the mullets.
The,
But again,
the
like,
mullet
you know
moustache look in Sydney, or maybe indeed most of
it's
Australia,
strong.
is strong, but I don't get why it's strong because it's not for me.
It's not for me either.
No.
It's not something I look at and go, yeah.
No, and I know some people who have that look now, and I knew them before they had that look, and I can't help but look and go, have you looked at a photo of before and after together? And this is the one that you're going for,
This is
the after?
choice that they've made.
Like, what?
But then I have seen some people who I know who now have a mullet and they look really good.
Oh.
Like they're rocking the mullet. So
I
think
don't
it's
know
just
if I've ever
really-
seen anyone do that.
I've never seen anybody rock a mullet. And on that note, that's the end of Kate's Takes.
Amazing.
Thanks, everyone.
Everyone. Yes, thank you.
For listening.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, thanking the listeners here. Thank you, Ali, as well.
No, thanks I love Kate's Takes.
They're fun.
Yeah, it's been great to be here. Thanks.
We should definitely do another one before the season comes to an end.
For sure. Why not? Next week?
Yeah. No. We'll have a guest for
Regular
you next
programming returns.
So send through your Kate's Takes to our social media, either the Listen Up page or the Pick Me Up podcast page, and we will add it to our list of Kate's Takes.
Amazing.
Bye!